Well, Nelson, well done. 4 in a row. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I think the hard work that we've been speaking about all this month is paying off now, and yes, a good feeling. Yes, and we just have to carry on with the good work, and I'm sure there's better wins will follow.
You had to work hard for that one. You edged it though. That's the main thing.
I did. I think yes. Every League Two game is always difficult, but I think we won the game from the bench as well, from the changes that I had to do with the change of shape and then with the subs. And this game, obviously, we had to battle, but we won this game on detail. So I'm just pleased for that, and especially for the atmosphere, for the good feeling that we are feeling together in the dressing room. And then when it's like that, it's always easier to work.
You enjoyed your celebrations. You channeled your inner Jose Mourinho as you ran down that touchline.
Did you see that?
I did see that.
No, I think it's sometimes you work hard and you don't get what you deserve. And we went through a spell of games where we were probably playing better actually than we were now, but results were not coming off. But I think today, everything came together. And that celebration is just emotions, and that getting that out, which is also good, and football is also emotion, and that was not planned. It was just me celebrating a massive win, and I think we all agree that was a massive win for us.
Yeah, it takes you 16 points clear of any trouble at the bottom. Is that your relegation worries over now, do you think?
I never had that. I don't know where that came from. I never had that, and probably I was accused to be, deluded or just believing in things, or not just believe in my work and believe in the people I work with every day, staff, players. And football it's about momentum as well, and when things come together, you win games. I never had that, and you can go back to my interviews. What I've been saying. We knew that this moment will come, and we just need to carry on that. And I think this is the biggest challenge now, is that we carry on doing this. We carry on working and improving, and giving chances to young boys that we have. Pat's today excellent when he came on, and Joe Thomas, Cameron Evans, Cameron Antwi, led by the senior players, by Nick, by Clarkey, Matt, brilliant, Matt Baker, and obviously Bobby, Ajiboye, and CBR as well, giving a little bit more experience, and off the bench when the boys came on with Josh and Adlin, obviously I think we won the game with that as well.
So how much vindication do you feel now for being in this really good moment at the moment with 4 wins in a row?
You will have to explain me better about the vindication.
So if you were talking there about people might have called you deluded, some criticism coming your way. How do you feel like your methods now have proved to have been the right way?
I don't need to prove nothing to anyone. Myself as a person and as a professional talks for itself. If you see, I always go back to some of the clubs I've worked before, so that says a lot as well about me as a person and as a coach. So I've worked twice in Maritimo, twice in Nacional, twice in Swansea. So it's always a good connection that I think I'm able to do, and that is do what type of person I am, and what type of professional I am. And that's I don't feel like that. I don't have nothing to prove to anyone. If there is anything that I have to prove, it's always to the people I work with every day. And on that sense, we're very good.
You got no doubt about it. You got a lot of momentum now with 4 wins in a row. How do you keep this going?
Yeah, that is the question. Definitely with a good spirit, with the hard work, and we cannot move away from that. We have to keep believing it, keep working, and keep obviously knowing that you have to be at it every day. It's always tough to keep this momentum going, but it's always easier when you obviously win. But there are obviously a lot of things that we have to look back and try to improve. There is always a lot of players working hard on that dressing room, trying to have their their chance. And I haven't forgotten about them. There's a couple of boys like Jeff Bonney is there, just to give you one example. Oliver Greaves has been involved, and Spellman is not playing as many minutes, but I think when you've got this team up and running, getting the results we deserve as well, there will be always a chance for everyone to show their ability, their potential, and hopefully we'll go towards the end of the season stronger and with a clear idea and a plan coming together. I think everyone can see that now. And with a very young squad, with players, Welsh players, local players that can stay with us, that can develop with us, and moving into the summer, then we just need to adjust a couple of things, and surely we're going to be stronger next season.
Nelson, well done.
Thank you.
You unchanged side, but you showed your flexibility there, didn't you, in the second half? Well, throughout as well. You sort of, with terms of changing your formation and thinking on the hoof, on the go, as it were.
Yeah, of course you have to, and I think you know me well enough to see that flexibility. It's something that we always develop here, and if you're not flexible, you just break. Everything has to be flexible. There's always flexibility things in what we do, and obviously it depends on how games are going. What depends on the type of players you've got availability in terms of availability. And for that game, we just felt that we needed to change. But again, we've learned from Morecambe game. We were facing some type of problems, but I think the beauty of this game is just you also learn from game to game, and you develop, and the boys were ready for the change, for the subs as well. Everything went very well, and it worked today. It was good.
In terms of that you mentioned there, Matt Baker, he's really growing, isn't he? As the weeks go by, he's always. How excited are you by?
I'm excited for him, but I can only. Yes, he's probably standing out now. He's confident. He's growing, but also he's Cameron Evans as well. Cameron Antwi, huge improvement. Yeah, honestly, I'm so happy for him. Joe Thomas improved from the beginning, where physically we had to build him. So it's a patience job. You have to be patient. You have to believe, and they have to know that you also believe in them. And that's the feeling we've got here. But also we have Kieran Brennan injured. We have Jaden now, which is working hard. He likes to work, so that's a massive thing. He's good character, and still a young boy. So there's a lot of good things going on. And again, we don't need to prove nothing to anyone, because we know what we are doing, and the club is showing that we know what we are doing. And it's just happening now. That's all.
You said there that bench made a difference. It's stronger now, isn't it? Probably through the experiences that the young boys have had there, you're able to bring on.
Yes, I know definitely the experience they had, but two of them today were two new signings as well. So I go back to what I said. Every transfer window, we will improve the team. The team will be stronger, and if you do that, we'll always give room and time for the others who are not probably up to the, I wouldn't say level, I would say probably pace, to grow, and when they come on, they are ready, and they will be successful. That's what you want. You don't throw boys playing to fail. You give them a chance when you feel is right, and they have to succeed. That's the key point, like we've done with Joe Thomas, for example.
Speaking of pace, Bobby Cameron, he can be probably frustrating as a coach, but he's some talent, isn't he? When it'd be scary for opposition defenders.
No, yeah, Bobby. Again, I see Bobby as a whole, not only as a player but as a person. He's just a nice boy, and we are very lucky to have him around. And the way he fights for the team, it's absolutely brilliant, and I think he gets that recognition from the fans as well. But he just is getting tired now. I have to find a way to rest him. But I'm just happy for him.